Cancers, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, and your favorite multi-poo assisting me. I hope you guys are doing good. We're now covering February 28th till March 6th. So we're gonna first run down the astrology quickly and then get right into your reading. All right, so on March 2nd, we have a new moon in Pisces at 12 degrees. So this is bringing a whole new way of feeling and dealing with our emotions, especially those concerning our dreams. Dream life, your dream job, your dream relationship, whatever your dreams are. But it just feels like we're getting a whole new flush, a whole new way of feeling, or a new way of dealing with our feelings and emotions, okay? And then on the 3rd, which is a very, very intense day, we have both Mars and Venus conjuncting Pluto and Capricorn. Anything involving Pluto is very intense. So this could be a very high volatile day where like how we love and the things, people, places, things we love could be dramatically changing or transforming. So I could see this day being a day where either people get together or they get something they really like, or something that they really love or used to love is now being changed or shifting. So people could be getting together, breaking up, making some major changes. So depends on who you ask, but this is a very, very intense day, so maybe try to take it easy. I just feel like something could be made, some kind of major shift could be happening, okay? And then on the 5th, we have Sun in Pisces conjuncting Jupiter in Pisces. So your dreams are becoming a reality. You are creating your dreams. You are creating your dream life at this time. So be really mindful of what you're doing, if there's a meaning and purpose behind what you're doing, and you know, if you really believe in it, okay? Because it feels like you are creating your dream life at this time. All right, and it's becoming real. And then on the 6th, we have, again, both Mars and Venus moving into Aquarius. So we're shifting from the physical realm, because it's been in Capricorn, right? And now it's going into Aquarius. So we're shifting from the physical realm to the mental realm. So what we love and how we love, or what we feel more drawn to, it's going to be more mental, communication, finding your own unique voice, your individuality, communicating these things, and shifting. Like, the more you can be yourself and be unique, be original, the more it kind of inspires and encourages others to do the same. So it creates unity, and we're shifting more from this individual selfish mindset towards what's the greater good of everybody. You know, the more I can be myself, the more everyone else is going to be themselves, and the happier everyone as a collective is going to be. So shifting from more physical to mental. So you want to make sure that you're communicating, that you're being yourself, you're being creative and innovative at this time. Okay, all right, guys, so let's get right into your reading. We're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. All right, so sorry, it's a weird day. The clouds are coming in and out, so lighting could be changing. All right, so my beautiful Cancers, when it comes to your health, I feel here that there's like an animal, either an animal in your life that's very important to you, or animals, or animal therapy or something. Maybe you work with animals or you have a pet, but there's some significance here with an animal. Or maybe you have a strong connection to your animal spirit guide or your animal totem. Okay, but it feels like animals could become very important for you this week, or maybe your pet is very therapeutic for you. Maybe you have a therapeutic dog or animal that travels with you, or you're thinking of getting a pet, a cat, dog, bird, whatever, or maybe you're working in an animal environment, like at a shelter, you volunteer. But it feels like for your health or your mental health, or you're just feeling better, animals are going to be very important. Or there is an animal that maybe is coming into your life. I also feel like this is like your friend, or this pet or this animal may become almost like your friend. Like, you just talk to it, you just feel like it understands you, it loves you unconditionally. As long as you love it back, it's there for you, it just listens to you, and it gives you a lot of peace. I remember when I was in college, during finals and exam weeks, they would always bring puppies and dogs to like the libraries, and it would be like a little break time for like the students. So maybe during stressful times in your life, you lean on your pet or your dog or your animal, or if you work with animals, it's very good for your health. Maybe just walking your dog like I do, or spending time with your animal. It's almost like a therapeutic session for you. Okay, all right, so When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it's about you finding your voice this week, speaking up, not being afraid to ask or ask questions or ask for what you need, or maybe comment on something or make a suggestion, share your ideas. Don't be afraid to communicate. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't hide. Don't mute yourself. Communicate what you want. Share your ideas or ask for changes, or just give your peace of mind, give your thoughts. As long as you're not, obviously don't be saying bad words or aggressive, but you can say and explain yourself in a professional, polite manner and still get your point across. But don't hold back. This week is about finding your voice, speaking up, and cutting out things if they're not working, or making changes, or just talking about it. And being honest with yourself. King of Swords, he's very honest. He can be very blunt, very direct. And sometimes that can come off harsh, but sometimes you need that honesty. But he's high vibrational. He's mature. Okay, so be mature in how you communicate and how you think, and be honest and truthful, not only to others, but to yourself. Be honest with yourself. What is it that I want? Is something bothering me? Okay, I need to speak up. I need to talk about it. If I keep it in, it's just gonna eat away at me, and nothing's gonna change. So nothing's gonna change unless you speak up and you are honest with yourself. So speak up this week, communicate, don't hold back, network, socialize. But if you don't get your voice out there, no one's ever gonna know you or know what you want or what you are presenting, what you work for. So make sure you are communicating. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, and also there could be a air sign in your life, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who maybe is going to be an assistant or help you, or you feel like this person inspires you, or maybe they kind of help you get your thoughts together and encourages you to speak up, Cancer, tell them, talk about it. And you're like, oh, I don't know. And I feel like this person does have good intentions and is genuinely trying to help you. Okay, all right. Or maybe he's trying to give you pointers and you can kind of learn from them. If you're afraid of speaking up or public speaking or stuff like that, maybe just practicing a little bit with them can help you out. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, we have the Two of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, well, definitely could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe also fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be, like I always say, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So 4 is repeated twice on both ends. So this makes me feel like this is someone that you were close with, or you had somewhat of a relationship with, or you guys shared some intimate times together. It wasn't just like, oh, we went on one date or talked twice. You guys maybe dated for some time, or you were together, or you were married, or whatever the case is. This is someone that you already had feelings with, you established some kind of connection with. It wasn't just like a hi, bye, little friendship. And you guys were once together, but this could be someone from your past, like your ex, or someone you used to date or you used to be married to, but they hurt you. This person hurt you. Maybe they cheated on you, betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, lied to you, disappointed you. There was either miscommunication, misunderstanding, or this person was not completely honest with you. Okay, maybe they lied about something, and that's just it was never the same after that. Maybe it wasn't cheating, maybe it wasn't anything that dramatic, but maybe what they lied about, you weren't able to overlook it. So it maybe fell apart, or maybe you guys just haven't been talking, or you guys have been kind of mad at each other, or just been avoiding each other, possibly. Okay, but there was miscommunication, either bad communication, or not talking about things that needed to be discussed, or some kind of lie or betrayal from maybe this person's side that you could have found out, or they told you, whatever the case is. But I feel like this person is having a change of heart, or has really had some time to maybe think about things, reflect. And of course, Pisces season tends to do that to a lot of people, and they've been missing you, or missing what you guys had, or maybe the fun times and how you made them feel, and hanging out and talking. You've been kind of going back and forth. you're trying not to feel, you're trying not to think about it, but then something comes up and you start thinking about it, but you've been kind of like pushing and pulling in two different directions. Sometimes you're like, oh no, like forget it, I should just like forget about them and never talk to them again. And then your heart starts kind of like, you know, pulling at you. So sometimes it's between like your mind and your heart that you're kind of like stuck in a rock and a hard place. You're like, like I don't want to feel, but I don't want to think, like so you've kind of been in limbo a little bit possibly, or it's hard. Sometimes you think you're really good and other times it's like you start falling apart. And then you just start thinking about everything, you get in your head, and it's kind of hard to not think about this person. It's hard not to reflect and maybe get reminders, maybe a show that you guys used to watch or the street used to pass by or a song comes up and you're like, oh my gosh, like why do I have to think about this? So you've been kind of in your head a little bit, or it's been hard to get this person or the relationship, the time that you guys had out of your head, out of your system. And this person has been remembering on the experiences, on the connection you guys had, maybe how you made them feel, how they made you feel, how you, when things were good, it was so good. So it's kind of hard to forget that. And they've been remembering that. And maybe you guys had a certain get together or party that you went to, or something that you were planning in the future to go to, and it's coming up or it's close around that date possibly, and they're kind of remembering, you know, the plans or what happened, okay? But I feel like this person is starting to have the feelings are coming back, or they're starting to regret maybe what happened or how they handled things, how it ended, or their part in it. And I feel like they're coming around. So someone from your past that hurt you or disappointed you, whatever the case is, they may be reaching out to you or coming back. Maybe they're visiting your town, or going to be calling you or messaging you or driving by your work, or maybe they show up at your workplace or school. But I feel like they're coming. Either if they're not physically coming, it's like mentally they could be like thinking about you and maybe reaching out to you, messaging you, calling you, or texting you, something, some way of communication. So this might make you really, really happy. Maybe you weren't expecting it, but it may kind of brighten your day. So you could be receiving a message from this person who just wants to make peace, maybe just wants to be in good standing, doesn't want any bad energy, and maybe deep down inside is kind of hoping you might give them a second chance, or maybe you guys have an opportunity to make things right with each other. So there is a chance for healing here, a chance for reconciliation, but it's baby steps. I feel like it's baby little steps moving forward, okay? But this message, I think, may make you really, really happy. I feel like it's coming from a sincere place, and they are finally maybe wanting to be more honest or give you that clear communication, like, hey, you know, like, I'm sorry I didn't bring these things up to you. I'm sorry I didn't say this, but blah, 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 ABC. This is what was happening. You're like, oh, thanks. So they may try to explain things a lot better to you now, just be more open, more transparent, and talk. Okay, so you could be receiving a message from this person sometime soon or around this week. There's major changes happening in the air, especially this week with this new moon and Pluto and Mars and Venus, a lot of things going on. So people could be having a lot of change in, like a change of heart, a change in their emotions. So don't be surprised if you're like, whoa, like this person's like totally acting different. Like what happened? You could be totally feeling different as well. Okay, all right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. So we'll continue this on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.